Empire, the deck-building strategy game, released in 2013. This one is available on phones, but it also came out on the PC, and I will be playing the PC version. This is a mix of a turn-based strategy empire-building game and a collectible card game. At the beginning, you're giving a tutorial and kind of a plot rundown. You're the leader of a civilization where the evil creatures called the Desolation are there, destroying all humanity and cities. So you have to build cities and survive. And it says until you gain 100 points. So you start off picking from 3 rulers, each one with different perks that affect the empire or combat, and each one with their own card decks. As you play, you'll lay your cities around the map, and you'll gain resources from all the land around them. Now, you can only have 3 cities built at one time, and over time, the land you're getting resources from start dying, so you have to move your city locations constantly throughout the game. You then take your gold and such, and invest in more resource structures like gold mines and military units. Now, as you build, these monster nests start appearing all over the place, and they will attack your cities, or you can attack them. And there's no central enemy base, they just appear, and if they get to your city in a certain amount of turns, it's destroyed. So when you get into the combat stages, you'll either have to defeat all the enemy monsters or get one of your men across the map to attack their base, that purple bush thing over there on the right. Each turn you move a step forward. The same applies to the enemy. Units have strengths and weaknesses. Archers, of course, have long range but are weak physically, for example. Cavalry are fast but can attack multiple enemies but are expensive. Things like that. Unfortunately, there's only like 3 units, so this is where your deck of cards is used. Cards are used to increase damage or defense of your units, make units move in different directions, or you can cast magical spells to heal or damage units. It's actually a pretty enjoyable combat system. Now, if you're victorious in combat, you're rewarded with more cards to add to your deck. But if you lose 1 unit on the battlefield, you'll get a strife card put into your deck, and this is essentially a useless card. It just takes up space in your deck, it doesn't help you in the heat of battle, and you do have external methods for removing these, but it will cost you. Now, once you build actually 3 cities, the enemy armies kind of get buffed. It's kind of a way to keep balance. So if you're strong, they're strong, but I guess balance is the wrong word because they're actually a little stronger. I found keeping only 2 cities built seemed to tip the scales in your favor battle-wise a little. At one point, I even built 3 cities really fast, and I was dead within a few minutes into the game, so it's just not a good idea sometimes. So as I played, the lands around me all died, my resources started disappearing, and I was constantly attacked by this never-ending army. My deck was getting full of those strife cards, making it harder to fight, but I did make it. I made it to that 100-point goal it told me to get. And I said, alright, great, on to the next level, and there was no next level. It just kept going, and I was like, what? Is this game broken, or did the creator just throw his hands up and say, it's good enough, I'm done with this, just sell it, no one will notice? And I was kind of scratching my head, but I remembered something mentioned in the tutorial. The desolation will be upon us any day now. It's only a matter of time. Then I thought, maybe I'm not supposed to win. And if that's true, that's actually a really cool premise. And normally I don't go look at other reviews when I'm reviewing a game, but this one, I just had to. I had to know if this game was broken or that was the actual idea of the game. And apparently it was actually right. You're actually not supposed to win. Eventually you do die, and the point of the game is actually just to see how long you'll last and what score you can get. And again, I thought that was pretty cool, but I really don't like the way that was executed. Now, if they made, say, 10 levels with a story and the final level with a tragic conclusion, my interest of this game probably would have stuck longer. But with no ending or characters in this game, there's just no emotional investment. You don't really care. But then again, you're playing a nobody civilization doomed to die, forgotten by everyone, no heroic struggle to be told. Maybe that was the point. I really don't know. So there is a lot to like about Empires. Its combat mechanics and its gloomy premise. And in a way, you can call it a casual scoring type game. And if you like those types, you might like this one. Me, yeah, I liked it for the hour and a half I played it. And after you get that 100 points and just nothing happens, it just kind of feels like an unfinished game. So overall, I would say it is a good game, but it's not going to hold your interest too long. So anyway, there you have it. Empire, the deck building strategy game. Thanks for watching.